Whitetail Underdogs, The Drive, is presented to you by Archery at the Glen, located at 7 Auburn Street in Allentown, Pennsylvania. You can call them at 610-791-7665 or visit them online at theglen.com.
Just one arrow, and you'll know. Bear Archery. Walk among legends.
Adam Hayes has bagged several world-class bucks. His secret? Hunt where big bucks live and use Evercalm. Evercalm is the first calming scent. It puts deer at ease. It's a collection of smells from deer bedding areas, which deer associate with safety. Evercalm reassures nervous deer and can cover up mistakes. It comes in stick form. Just wipe it on. It won't wash away, spill, or freeze.
The reason for my success is Evercalm. I will not hunt without it.
Whitetail Underdogs, The Drive, is brought to you in part by the following sponsors: Bear Archery Products, Conquest Scents, Easton Bow Hunting, New Fletch Archery, Ozonics, Aggressive Game Calls, Trophy Ridge, Rocket Broadheads, and Bojacks.
Hi, I'm Craig Bouchel. Welcome to The Drive. On this week's episode, we're heading back to Western PA for some more spring gobbler action. Greg and Sharon are set up in a ground blind, and Sharon's up to bat. Let's see what happens.
It's the first week of opening spring gobbler. It's Thursday, May 7th. We're in Washington County, Pennsylvania. That's the first chance we got to come out. It's a nice day, got the sun shining, we got a hen behind us. We heard her gobble pretty far away, but we're hopeful. We've seen a lot of turkeys coming through this area where we're set up here on trail cam. Flocks, big flocks at a time, a few gobblers strutting around together. So we know they're here. We just haven't heard too many gobbles this morning, so we'll stay here for a little while and see what happens, and if we have to move, we'll get up and take a walk and see if we can track them down.
Archery at the Glen in Allentown is dedicated to the archer and angler, providing unsurpassed services to the Lehigh Valley since 1999. Whether your passion is hunting or target archery, Archery at the Glen specializes in and services all compound, recurve, and crossbows. There are leagues and lessons for people of all ages at our spacious indoor range. For anglers, we offer a wide variety of fishing tackle and live bait year-round, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. Check us out online at theglen.com. Get in the game at Archery at the Glen.
Hi, I'm Jerry Dunkelberger. For 4 decades, my family has supplied the best outdoor equipment for every adventure. Dunkelberger's always provides expert advice because our experts love doing what they do. So, the next time you think adventure, think Dunkelberger's. Experience Dunkelberger's today. Visit dunkelbergers.com and start your adventure. And don't forget about our handgun range at Pocono Pistol.
For a trophy of a lifetime, you got to get aggressive.
Whoa.
I'm shaking like a leaf. Oh.
Goodness, I don't care how many times you shoot a bird or a deer or anything. The thrill is unbelievable. The adrenaline.
I'll take
We're
like
like,
a
oh,
leap.
that's a jake, that's a jake. I thought it was
Oh
a
my
jake, but I
God.
was taking it anyway. But
Look, I was-
surprisingly enough,
look,
it was a longbeard.
I was shaking. I wasn't even shooting.
Ooh, we waited all morning for him to come in. He was gobbling. Oh, he was pretty far. We didn't hear nothing. He shut up. There was no hens. Hen was going crazy. She shut up. We're like, we gotta go. We gotta make a move. So we got up, started up the hill, used an aggressive slate call, and he gobbled again. We turned around, came back, sat it, waited it out. You have to wait. Patience with turkeys is everything. You have to be patient because they are always on the move, whether they're gobbling or not, and you just gotta wait because they will pop out like this bugger did. He just popped out, and you just have to be patient. And like me, I just take naps.
Wow. That
So
was,
he come out about what, 75 yards,
yeah,
50 yards or so.
Yeah, 70 yards.
He just popped out, and all we seen is the head because the grass is getting a little bit high, and he just kind of made up. And I thought maybe he was going to take off, or if he was a jake, he was going to hang up because he didn't want to come over and mess with the. Well, we have a jake decoy, so we didn't know what he was going to do. So, wow, he just made his way over and start puffing up the strut, and maybe I should have gave him a chance, but the perfect time was when he was behind the decoy, and I just picked up the bow, drew back, and I had to do it. I had to do it. So hopefully.
For the better part of a century, we've done things with a particular goal in mind. And over all those years, the goal is one that hasn't really changed. Everything we've always done has been with one thing in mind. One goal: your success in archery. And that's why we keep our operations here, where we can ensure the quality of the products we make. For 3 generations, we've been focused on increasing the success of archers both on the field and in the field by paying attention to details that truly make a difference toward ensuring confidence in your shooting. You know, it may seem to you that today, a lot of people, a lot of companies are focused on providing what's just good enough. Well, that's simply not good enough for a company and a brand that's the choice of champions around the globe. Since 1922, Easton has made archery products, and we work hard every day to continue to earn your confidence by making products that have your confidence.
I'm Greg Easton, and our mission is to advance archery's legacy one Easton arrow at a time.
Well, we're gonna go recover our big thunder chicken. He, I think I hit him a little bit back, so we kind of did circle around the blind. He didn't make much air, so he's probably down here somewhere. I think he might have busted up his back leg, so I don't think he's gonna run. We're gonna take the gun in just in case we gotta, take him out. So, hope we don't have to go far. Well, we made the recovery. Nice beard. A little bit of an effort. I usually don't have to search a turkey, but it's well worth it. I just want to give a thanks to all our sponsors, or what I can remember: Trophy Ridge, Bear Archery, Aggressive Game Calls, awesome. Easton Arrows, blasted him. He wouldn't go very far. I want to thank Whitetail Underdogs for the opportunity. It's awesome. And I want to thank Greg for being an awesome cameraman and awesome caller. And thanks for keeping me motivated and intrigued. So
second one with a bow. Like
yeah, I'm pretty excited. So
6th or 7th longbeard. So
yeah, we'll
awesome
go on
morning. It's hot.
We'll go on. It is hot. It's
sign
brutal.
off.
It's brutal. So
We'll be back on next weekend. We both got 2 tags, so Sharon will get another crack next Saturday. So
you bet. You bet.
gotta go get my dad. He's probably cooking in the blind, so we're gonna head over and pick him up, and we're gonna get out of here. So it was a good trip.
So yeah,
Had a good
thanks for
time.
everything.
For the ultimate downrange arrow performance, you've got to shoot ape tails. Here's how the ape system works. A shorter, stiffer arrow shaft minimizes oscillation at the moment of release. The ape tails thread on, configuring the arrow closer to center balance. This combination provides remarkably stable arrow flight and more kinetic energy. Plus there's a built-in igniter knock for better impact visibility downrange. I'm Tom Miranda, and I've completely gone ape with ape arrow tails, only from New Fletch.
Located on the eastern shore of Maryland, Talbot County Outfitters is a top destination for hunters that truly understand a fair chase hunt. No matter if you're interested in whitetail or sika deer, Canadian geese, sea ducks, or turkey hunting, we are here to guide you in the right direction. We are committed to providing each and every hunter with the opportunity to make their hunt one they will remember for a lifetime. Check us out online at TalbotCountyOutfitter.com. Talbot County Outfitters, killing for a living.
That was another great turkey hunt from Greg and Sharon. Sharon made a great shot while Greg laid down some footage. Nice job, guys. Now let's go check out another segment at Archery to Glen with Brian and Tom.
Located in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Archery at the Glen is a family-owned and operated archery, bait, and tackle shop with a full-service pro shop with certified technicians. This week we visit with Brian as he walks us through setting up the all-new Bear Arena 30 for the upcoming hunting season.
On here, and you use a good eye to get it lined up pretty much with the arrow. We just lined up with our rest. Install our little sight light for those hunting in the turkey blind conditions. And it looks like it's going to be close. We have to make a gang adjustment. It's got us in the ballpark. Very good. Snug that up. Arrow. Pin should be got a good idea about how far off the arrow to be with that. I got the string plumb. I'm going to level off the limb pockets, which means I'm holding the bow. Then I'm holding the bow plumb. This should be level, and son of a gun, that sight is right on. I think we're going to yank this back and check our draw length, and we're going to take it out and take a couple shots with it. See where we go. And a little wrist sling in here, we'll put that on real quick. Get it as comfortable as we can for taking our first couple shots. Shoot this to your hand so we can get a quick up and in. It's about as good as it gets right there. Snug them up. We've got one more process to go through here. We're going to tie our drop cord in. And we'll take this out and get shooting.
We'll be right back with more from Brian from Archery at the Glen right after these messages. Laszlo Roofing and Siding, located in Bethlehem, family owned for over 25 years. Visit us online at LaszloRoofing.com or call 610-868-9855. Laszlo Roofing and Siding, we've got you covered. Dr. Augello's Health and Body Makeover, located at 1578 Easton Avenue in Bethlehem, specializing in weight loss, neuropathy, and chiropractic. Contact Dr. Augello today at 1-888-BURN-FAT. Bagel Basket is Hellertown's finest deli and bagel shop. We offer fresh, homemade bagels made daily in 12 different varieties, with 14 cream cheese spreads to choose from, along with homemade egg sandwiches and pastries. We also have salads, appetizers, hot and cold sandwiches, cold cuts, and microwavable dinners to go. Call ahead or walk-in services are available. Minutes away from Route 78, Lehigh University and Stabler Arena. Visit us today or call 610-838-6667.
Say 4 or 5 inches from the bottom of the rest. Give me a spot pretty close to where ultimately we're going to terminate the cord for the drop away rest. Always needs to be adjusted according to draw length, power stroke. We want it to come to the fully extended position just as Craig comes to full draw. Upon release, the rest will drop. Okay, that's trimmed up. Press this. Put our cable down here. Give yourself plenty of room. And again, be careful with it. We don't get any small fibers and take them over on the wrong side. We gotta, once we get it split, wax it up a little bit there again. We may need to do a little pulling back and forth to fine-tuning our adjustment. Okay, pull that through, making sure all our strings are in the proper tracks is always the best case before taking them out of the press. We're good to go there. So we took a couple shots and looks like we hit the keep sight height pretty much right on. Once again, let's check out our strings. Are all on our tracks. Ready to sight in.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thanks for tuning into the show, and don't forget to join us next time right here on The Drive.